Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. I'm Deuce MS. Today we're back here on Iowa Plains View. Sorry I missed you yesterday. I had a phone call. It ran kind of long, and then it just got late. And I was like, I'll just wait, because it would have been like a 45-minute stream. It wouldn't have been worth doing. So I'm over here picking up some bales just off the headlands, off the inrows, so that I can kind of clean that up. I'm going to wait till he gets down to this end. I don't want these bales being in the way when John starts making his up and down runs. So we'll pick up some of these once he gets down here. I got 17 on. We're going to hang out right here and wait, and then we'll continue on. We got some bills. I promise this is the last day. We got like 4 rows left over there, and then we got just a few here. There's probably about 30 bales on this field, and then whatever comes off this field, which is not going to be many. So we're going to finish up these straw bales today. I actually thought about going and getting a different trailer where we could control how many it held. Something like this even would be okay. We can get the ends put on there. And I think these 125 centimeter bales, I think we could put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could probably put at least 8 across the bottom. And that would be 7 on top of that. So that'd be 15. That'd be 30. And then probably do another layer on top. So on this trailer alone, we could probably get 40 bales on, which is nearly double what we're getting right now. And then if you look at this one, I don't have a gooseneck, but that would be great, the Haymaster. But if you look at this one, we've used this one before, and I know we can get 30 bales on this. So that's more bales anyway. It's just more time hand stacking. And honestly, it may not be worth it. We talked about this last time. It may not be worth it to do it, because by the time we do that and we actually get... the bales stacked, I feel like we've actually not saved any time at all. We could just haul 24 and be done with it. How's it been doing in live chat? Celtic Moon, how's it going? Jeremy, what's up, buddy? Martin, how are you? Good to see you. Goody, how's it going? Bob, re-upping that sub for 50 months. I appreciate you, Bob. Much appreciated, buddy. 50 months of sub support here on the channel. Thank you so very much, sir, for your support. Over 50 months. Even longer, really, because Bob's been around since 2017. Very long time. Very long time. I appreciate you, buddy. Get some hearts and plungers and golden TP in chat for Bob. Thank you, dude. Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm picking up these inrows to get him out of his way. And, I go from there. I don't know what's happening here, but all right, there we go. Just kind of waiting. I want to make sure I get all these inrows picked up. Probably gonna be at least 2 here, or maybe 1. Either way, 1 will work. I do want to buy a square baler at some point. We can keep the round bale wrapper to keep for grass, but I want a square baler to be able to do. Let's see. To be able to do these guys. And I don't think the Goval option has a square option, does it? No, I think this is the one we're rocking right here.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I think that's the one we're rocking with right now. So we'll have to go back on one of these guys. And just any square baler will work. I don't care which one. Really, if a square baler comes up in the sell page, we'll pick it up for sure. He's almost full. He's probably about to drop a bale, so we'll wait. True coming in with 22 months. Crazy how much time you spend on the toilet. It is, isn't it? 22 months of sub support here on the channel. And again, I'm figuring that's probably not quite the same amount of time you've been around supporting the stream. So I appreciate you for 22 months of sub support. Much appreciated. Hearts and plungers and golden TP in chat for True and Bob. Thank you, buddy. All right, we picked up the inrows. We're going back over here to this field because I want to make sure that we get all of these done. We do need a square baler though for these straw bales. I think it would just be a lot faster. I mean, a lot faster. Oh my goodness! Okay, hang on. Rip the arm off of this thing here. I think it would be a lot faster to have a square baler set up just for straw bales, because we're gonna have a lot more, and the square baler will vertically stack. And it doesn't really matter if the round bales Like if we just use it for wrapped bales, for silage bales, it won't matter if they stack or not, because basically they're always going to go straight in. Because we're nowhere close to being full. But yeah, I've thought about it, and I think the time difference is just not worth it. Oh, we had 5 rows left over here, looks like. Yeah, there's a slim row, so I'm gonna say 3.5 rows, or 4.5 rows rather. Oh, we're full. There we go. All right, if we go to the sell point, I promise we're finishing these today. We're doing it. We're finishing these today. It's got to happen. Good thing FarmSim doesn't have beam NG drive physics. Oh yeah, for sure. I wish it did. I really do. I wish it did. Of course, like all FarmSim things, though, give it an option to turn it off. So if you don't want to play with it, you don't have to. But I wish it did. I wish when you crashed it, you had to go repair it, you know, or have, you know, call somebody to come get it and fix it. I think that would add so much more realism to the game. I think it'd be great. Just me, though. It's probably only me that thinks that, too. I'm gonna be real honest. But yeah, I think it's I think it'd be good. It'd be good to have an option for added realism. I mean, the physics for the weight distribution stuff is already pretty good in the game. I think if they just added real-time damage, an option to turn it on and off would be fantastic. It would make you pay a lot more attention, realistically. Like, I'm playing with realistic center of gravity already, so that alone adds. I don't know why that's all highlighted over there. We go. That alone added some serious realism, because if you got a big load, right, the center of gravity is gonna change versus not having a load at all on the trailer. So it makes a difference, and it's really cool. I'm glad I put that on here, because it's made it a lot more. I've had to pay a lot more attention when I'm turning. I can't just swing around turns and stuff. I actually have to slow down and think about it. So, but yeah, super good for me. I'm happy with it.
That's a new follower.
Is that Ivy? What is that? Yeah, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. I don't know. I'm bad when you start putting numbers in names. I never get them on the first try. Levy. Ah, there you go. Levy. Yeah. No, I read it backwards. Yeah. Levy. That makes sense. Levi. Levy? Levi? Levy? Is that how that's how you spell Levy, right? Block by an object. What's he blocked by? Oh, we must be taking the same path back around to get the other things. Crap. Alright, well, we'll get him when we get back. I thought I got all the bells out of the way. I didn't. Spiderette, how's it going? Good to see you. Levy? Levi? I don't know. I'll get it right at some point. Can I not unload? There we go. That was weird. Okay. I don't know. I'm bad with words and names, I guess. Let me just go ahead and get it all out there. I'm bad with pretty much all of it. So. There we go. 53 and then 676. So we still are getting right around 6,000, which is pretty good. Levi. Okay. Levy or Levi. I don't know. Now it feels weird just saying it, because I feel like I'm saying it wrong. But I appreciate the follow, though. Levi is probably the correct word. Yeah, I don't know what John's blocked by now. He's probably taking the same path to get to the bales, and I probably didn't pick one up that he needs out of his way or something. So we'll go get him taken care of first and then jump back on field 13. I promise we're getting done with these today, though. And if at any point we see a square baler pop up, we're going to grab one in the sell page. We'll grab it, and then we'll do all these straw bales will be square bales from now on. Not for any other reason other than the baler is faster doing square bales. So, you been baling your life away recently? This is the third stream picking these bales up. We started this last Monday, and then last Tuesday we were on the multiplayer server, and I was out of town the rest of the week. And then this Monday we started back picking up bales, and we're gonna finish them today. It's just a lot. It's a lot of bales. Yeah, it's just a lot of bales. And I've still got silage bales to go pick up. Like, we got so many bales to finish. But we really don't have anything else to do. We need to put some lime down probably, but I may go one more harvest because we've only done one harvest. We may do 2 harvests per liming. Not do any more lime at the moment, so. The quick bale mod from Mod Hub changed your life? Yeah, oh yeah, for sure, for sure. The fast bale. If I think that's a thing. Somebody said that was a thing in real life where it has like a hold and it keeps baling while it spits another one out. I may look into getting that. The Viacon fast bale. I may look into getting it. I don't use anything on this single player that is not used in real life in some way, right? So it may be like a prototype, but used in some way. I think the only thing I did cheat, I used a Heston baler with a wrapper. So I modded the bale wrapper to do Heston, the square bale wrapper to do Heston bales. So dual chambers, both continuous baling. Yeah, for continuous baling. Yeah, see, that sounds about right there. That's basically how the square bale works. Yeah, basically. I mean, it just it keeps pushing through. Ties the string, goes to the next bale, yeah. But yeah, I think the only thing I cheated and used was that square bale wrapper. I modified it to do Heston bales, so I could do a little bit bigger bale. Basically, it's the only thing I did. Everything else is that I use has either been a prototype at some point or is somewhat realistic, right? Like you'll find something similar to it in the real world. So I'm trying not to use anything that's just blatantly crazy, you know. That's what it was. It was one bale right there in the way. And that should be it. I should be able to go back over here now. Yeah, I try not to use anything that's just blatantly crazy modded, you know. Fix some tanks. Heck yeah. I hear you, battery. Yeah, the thumbnail for VF, I looked to see who was streaming. The thumbnail for VF was him using the same baler, same bale pickup. So I'm guessing he's probably doing some baling today too. Oh, I don't mind unrealistic mods. This playthrough is just, it's supposed to be a hardcore playthrough. So, like even this right here, we got this thing not that long ago, and this is episode 116, and I've been streaming this. There's 115 streams of this basically, and I try to stream it at least 3 days a week. So it tells you how long we've been on it. And we just got this bale trailer right after the GoVile DLC came out. It's like a month ago. Before then, I was hand stacking everything. Oh no, I take that back. We used the Heston baler and the Heston bale trailer, which has that pickup on it, which is a real thing, by the way. But for like the first 5 months we were on this map, we hand stacked everything. Hand stacked everything. Or not hand stacked, but you know, use the telehandler to stack everything. So we had a long run of doing a lot of manual stuff, and I'm happy to have this high-tech bale stacker these days. I think when you do it that way too, it makes you appreciate the game a lot more. You know, like I actually spent time and worked my way up and that kind of stuff. So nephew came over, gonna be AFK. All right, no problem, Bob. I appreciate you AFKing at least. leaving it up for alert, maybe. I appreciate you, buddy. I just want to be able to pull a bell wagon behind your baler. I mean, there are definitely trailers in real life, those small square, like the hand stack square bales. There are definitely those that exist that the trailer hooks to it and it just dumps them over in the trailer, and then you got somebody stacking them. Right? That's definitely a thing. All right, off we go. Yeah, I think the worst part of this is the drive down here. It takes so long to get back and forth down here. It become painful at times, but that's the way farm life IRL, the way I see it. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. That's what I'm saying. Like, I finally got tired of trying to get done with everything every stream, you know. And now I just, whatever I get done, I get done. We go on about our business. I mean, that's the way farming is. Grabbing bales out of the baler and stacking them on the trailer, yeah. Yeah, man, my 10th and 11th grade or 11th and 12th grade year. I think it was my 11th and 12th grade year. We did a bunch of, a guy bought some bales, and he's an older gentleman at the time. He probably ain't around anymore. He was pretty old then. He was in his 70s, I think. That was 20 years ago. He might still be around. He was in pretty good shape, but he needed a bunch of bales for his sheep for wintertime. So he paid us to go get the bales. And they were already baled up. They were baling them up, and we took turns. One of us driving, one of us throwing bales. You know, I'd do a couple of rows, he'd do a couple of rows, and we stacked 16-foot trailer, stacked a 16-foot trailer full 5-6 times probably. Detasseling the corn. Oh man, I don't miss shelling peas or detasseling corn or any of that. We didn't have a farm, but we knew of a lot of people around here that did. So we almost never bought stuff like that from a grocery store. We always bought it from the farms. Because it was one of those deals you pay so much money per 5 gallon bucket, and you go in and get what you want or whatever. And it was cheaper to go do that than it was to go to the grocery store. So, but my God, did we had pea shelling nights. Thumbs would be purple for a week. Later on, some folks I knew sold their peas, and they would sell them shelled, or they would sell them whole, and you could shell them yourself. And they charged basically double for shelling them for you. But they had a pea shelling machine, and that thing was cool. I'd never seen one of those before then. This was like 2005 maybe, 2007, and I'd never seen one before then. I thought the way you shelled peas was by hand. I didn't know any different. Oh yeah, Levi, for sure. Which all we had to do was unload them. He had a little bobcat that he used to move them around, and again, they were they were small enough. They were the ones you could stack by hand. I wouldn't say they were small by any means, but they were small enough that a little bobcat could move them around no problem. So all we had to do was unload them next to his barn, and then he took his bobcat and stacked them up. So, which he didn't go very high with them, of course, but it was high enough that he got them all in there. So there's a bunch of bales though. He paid premium price to have them delivered though. I think he paid us like $250 a bale in 2001, 2002, 2002, 2003, whatever it was. Paid us $250 a bale. So each. On top of him paying for the bales itself. So I mean, that's, for us, that was pretty good money. "12-hour days, walking the cornfields, pulling the tops. Only job for a 13-year-old. Man, Oh yeah, we never had a farm. My mom had a garden for a long time, and it was a decent sized garden. Like my dad used his tractor to plow it up. It was a decent sized garden. It wasn't a farm by any means. We didn't have a planter and stuff. We used to plant it, but to plow the ground up, till the ground up, he used a plow to do it. But I mean, we got a lot of crops off of it. Lots of peas and corn, tomatoes. Snap peas, stuff like that. I don't have room for any of that. I could do a little small greenhouse. I could do probably some raised beds, but I don't have room to do like also I wouldn't want to put anything in the ground here. Whoever lived here in the 80s had an in-ground pool, and they filled it in. There's a bunch of concrete and brick and stuff buried in the backyard. It'd be near impossible to do a garden here. But yeah, either way though, still being out there and sweating and slinging hay bales onto a trailer. Yeah, man, you get stuff all over you. That first summer was when I realized that I had hay allergies. Like I'd never thought anything about it until then.
A new follower.
And we started stacking the bales, man. I started sneezing, my eyes got puffy, it was rough. Oh man, we're finally on the last 2 rows on field 13. I'm glad field 7's done. I'm glad this one's about to be done too. These other fields aren't gonna take long. These are the 2 biggest fields I got though. This is like 65 acres total, these 2 fields together. I'm glad this is about to be done. Brad 5478, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Welcome. These other 2 ain't gonna take long. What was the crop? It was soybeans. You see the difference? This dark straw right here, soybean straw. And I can't do anything else with it on the map except for sell it. So that's the reason I'm just taking it straight down and selling it. If it was oat, wheat, or barley straw, I'd be keeping it. But this soybean straw, I can't really do much else with. Just gotta get rid of it. But it's money. I had $19,000 when we started selling bales, and I bought a bale shredder for $13,000, and I still have $91,000. So that's how many bales we've sold. We're getting about $6,000 per load. If that gives you an idea of how many bales we've already sold. But I needed the money, so I figured, you know, why not just go ahead and buy. I was gonna just give up on it. I swear I was just gonna give up on it, but I was like, we need to go ahead and do it and just get the bales in. So get them sold. We'll make the money and then, you know, complain about all the work later. But yeah, the 6,000 per load. We went from 19,000 to basically 103,000, 104,000 because we bought a bale shredder for 14,000 amongst this too. So yeah, about 104,000. So we made about 90 grand. Or 88 grand so far off of bales, and I've got at least 2 more loads. So we're gonna be pretty close to the 100,000 mark just on straw bales that sell for like $25 a thousand or something. Soybean straw. It's down here somewhere. It's by itself though. $43 per thousand. Holy crap! Oh, we're almost at the high point too. Yeah, that's good. Okay, we're getting some good money out of these then. I don't know if we're getting that good. Thought I'd done a lot of baling recently. Oh no, man. We had 65 acres of straw bales, plus these 2 little like 4-acre fields right here. And then I've got this whole area right here, that's that little dark green area there. That's all silage bales except for like this first area right here. The rest of this is silage bales up and down through there. But yeah, we did this field. That's the one we just finished. Now we got to pick up these two. But it's a lot of bales, man. It's a cattle farm though, you know, so most of it is gonna be baling. I did the soybeans just for money, basically, because I had everything else I needed for the cows to keep them up and going. We were doing did some soybeans just for the cash. So, but you got to keep everything running, you know. We need the money to do it. So, it looks like John is done. Let's go grab his tractor real quick and get it out of the way. Yeah, this little Govile baler right here has done a good job. If I had the option, I would do square bales for all this soybean straw and for the oat straw and stuff because it's faster. I mean, it just spits them out, you know. I might look into getting the Vicon fast bale though. You gonna get all the leftover straw meals? Nope. Nope, I am not. We're gonna let it sit. I'm not even worried about it. Not even concerned with it. We'll cultivate it in. We might go ahead and get him to start cultivating fields though, because we're gonna have to do that anyway. We need to plow 10. I've still got to stack a bunch of. Lettuce up too. So. Go. Let's go and go grab the plow. We'll get John to start. We'll give John a break. Actually, John's been baling for like a month straight here. We'll put Jimmy on the bales. I think. I mean on the plowing. Let me find it. There it is. Man, stuck on everything. Go. Gotta go plow it where the corn got planted. That's got to be done. So, am I screening the straw? No, that straw is darker than normal. Yeah, that straw is. So it got put on this map separately from everything else. So it was added with the alfalfa and the clover. But yeah, it got added separately from everything else. So the alfalfa, clover, and soybean straw got put on here at the same time by the dev, and it is darker, so you can kind of tell the difference. But I can't really use it for anything. I've got a TMR mixing station, warehouse, and I can't use it for that either. So I don't know. All right, Jimmy, off you go, sir. Have a good time. Come back and check on you later. I hate plowing because with this environmental testing stuff, when you plow the ground, you actually lose some environmental score. But hopefully, it won't be enough to matter. I'm not doing any more silage this time or any more chaff, so we won't worry about planting corn anywhere else this time around. We'll probably do some oats and some more soybeans. I'm gonna need the straw bales at some point, so we'll just keep stacking up straw bales. Even though my TMR warehouse is full, and I think I've got enough straw down here to last a while. So, but yeah, I like the idea that he made it darker. I mean, you can visibly see, like it's a lot darker. If I can get a shot of here. You can visibly see it's a lot darker. And the detail on it looks really good too. I like it had the ends kind of fray out a little bit and stuff. I think he did a good job on the models. So, no sugar cane. You don't need sugar cane for a cow farm, man. We're good. Also, no sugar cane. I did a whole series on sugar beets and sugar cane. I'm done with sugar cane for a while. Yeah, no till's definitely better for sure. And I'm trying to get. I want to get a slurry spreader. I've got a manure spreader already. and I want to go to no-till, but I've got to get another planter, a seeder, because right now the one I've got does all the crops I want to do, but I have to cultivate, and I'd rather not have to till. So, direct planting. But after corn, you have to plow. So, you know, you have to plow after corn in the game. You've never done sugar? If you're pretty new to the game still? Man, sugar cane it's a mess. Unless you get some OP unrealistic modded stuff, it takes a while to do sugar cane. But I gotta say though, it felt kind of rewarding to do a bunch of sugar processing, because you use sugar cane, sugar beet, and cut sugar beet. And it felt pretty rewarding to do it, because I'd never done it. I was like, you know what? Let's just do a sugar cane farm in a sugar farm in South America. So that's what we did. This South American sugar farm, whole series. And if you're new and you want to find all these series that I did, you can basically find them all on my Farm Reduce YouTube channel. It's literally just my Twitch VODs ported over. I have a main YouTube channel too that I stream on. I was streaming on it earlier. I stream on it Monday through Thursday during the day, around noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, and then at around 3:15, 30-ish Central, 4:15, 30-ish Eastern, I stream here. So, but yeah, I stream 2 different times on 2 different platforms. Then I have the Farm Reduce YouTube channel just for my YouTube ports. You can catch all of the old streams on YouTube. Linktree is probably the best place to find all of my channels, because I've actually got 3 YouTube channels. I got Farm Reduce, I got my main, and then I've got a second channel called Pixel Deuce Plays, where I upload stuff like Dinkum, Stardew Valley. I'm playing Dredge right now, so pixel style games basically on there. So, Pizza Hut, what's up? Target, how's it going, buddy? You get a lot of cane per acre. You do, yeah. And you don't have to replant it every time, just every 3. So that works out really well. But it's a pain in the butt. But you get a lot of it. Dredge is great, man. I'm loving the story. I can't wait to get back into it. I got to get it recorded for this weekend. I got Dinkum recorded for tomorrow. I still got to edit it, but I'll get to it when I can today. Lurking while doing homework. Cool, man. Get that schoolwork done. You know, everybody told me when I was in high school, make sure you go to college and get a good diploma. You know, get you a degree in something. It's like, why? I felt like such a waste of time. Just get your high school diploma and get to work, man. Go get you a electrical certification or a welding cert or something. Go get you a cert from somewhere. You could make way more money and no debt. Not financial advice, by the way, just opinion. I think if you're physically able and you have an interest in it, an electrical certification, welding certification, anything that's manual labor that you got to get a certification for, you can do those pretty quickly. And you're about always going to be able to get a job. Even with the rise of robots and stuff, you're still going to be able to get a job somewhere. So. I did the same, Target. Yeah, I tried college. It turned out I was done with school. Yeah, pretty much. I kind of squandered my time. Of course, I was going for like computer networking. I was going for just a 2-year degree and then a certification in it. Because with computer networking in 2003, 2004, which is when I went to college, basically you got the 2-year degree and then a certification, and then after that, every year you had to go back for update, refresher courses, that kind of stuff. So there was no need to get like a master's in networking at the time. You know, now with the way it is now, probably not a bad idea. But of course, now you'd want to go into like programming, whatever advanced, AI type stuff you can go into. If I was going to go into computers now, I would definitely focus on something. I don't even know what it would be called, but something of that nature. And again, not financial advice, not life advice, just opinion. So, went to automotive tech school, love working on cars. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, man. A friend of mine way back when went to the the BMW mechanic school out in Texas. Yeah, he went and did that, got a certification for BMW, was it Chevy or Ford, Dodge, something else. Like, he got a certification on all those. I don't know what he's doing now, but he was a great mechanic before he even went, Like, he went to school for programming, but current job didn't care about schooling. It's all about experience. Yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, a 2-year degree and then the certification, man. That seems to be good for a lot of stuff, dude. And then you're not graduating with $300,000-$400,000 in student loans. It just seems silly, to have that much money wrapped up in it when you're gonna get out. You're gonna be making 60, maybe 65 a year. Probably start out at 40, top out at 120, and you still owe $400,000 in student loans. It seems crazy. That seems crazy to me. I said we were finishing these straw bales. I wasn't kidding. This is the last field right here. And we are done. And I am happy about it. I'm tired of looking at these soybean straw bales. I think for next time we are going, as we skip days, we're going to check that store page. And if anything comes up on sale that we can afford for a square baler, we're going to grab it. I don't care how big it is. I don't care what I got a tractor that'll pull it. We're going to get everything we can get. I may have to load them with the telehandler again for a little while, but we're going to do it. It gets flat right up here. We'll go out a foot on this top. Probably 2 more trips. What did I say? 1 more trip? No, it's going to be 2 more trips. There's a lot more bales in that field than I thought. Don't like the round bales? Well, for straw, it just doesn't make sense because they take forever, and you can only do 125 centimeters with that bale wrapper I've got. I like doing it for grass, but for the straw bales, there's so many of them. They take forever to pick up. If I wanted to store them for a later sell date, this trailer right here is broken or something. I don't know what it's doing, but when it pushes the bales off, it like glitches and it throws the bales out everywhere. So I want something I can stand up and stack them and save room, Now, if this unloaded like it was supposed to, I wouldn't care because I could store them or whatever I wanted to do for later. But it just seems like it'd be easier to have a baler for straw on this end and then keep this bale and bale trailer on the other end just for the silage bales. I just think it'd be easier that way. Yeah, man, I ended up doing vinyl siding and painting houses, and then started working loading trucks and being a stagehand for the sound company after I dropped out of college. Well, I say that after I dropped out of college, I went full time at Hancock Fabrics in the carpenter shop and traveled and built stores, and then built the wooden shelves and stuff in Hancock Fabrics years ago. That was my first deal. And when I kind of saw the writing on the wall for the company, I quit and then started doing vinyl siding and then switched to painting houses. Kind of fell backwards into the sound business. But that was a life changer for me. Done a lot of great shows over the years. I've learned a lot of stuff I never had any interest in whatsoever. I can't play any instruments, so it was great, honestly. So I'm happy to be back doing some shows here and there too. I'm a concrete guy, so you know I'm pretty dumb. I mean, you say that. There's a lot to that though, man. One of my dad's close friends when I was growing up, he owned a pretty decent size concrete company in and around the Tupelo area in Mississippi, and there's a lot to that. A lot. Bricklaying, concrete work, vinyl siding, even roofing, stuff like that, dude. It's very, very easy to get in over your head. So no, I feel like you gotta be pretty smart to do it. You gotta have some talent, if nothing else. Like, you gotta have some serious talent. Be able to float concrete correctly and stuff like that, dude. No, that's hard work, man. No bale barn in Farm Sim 22? There is, but it doesn't take these bales. Also, these are just straw bales, Target, so I'm just selling them. I can't do anything else with them, so. Crap. 44, 8, 52... 52, so right at 58, 5,900, yeah, 5,900, so about 6,000 again, not bad. Been at it 10 years now, and you still had to blow out on my forms yesterday. I mean, again, dude, that, you know, I could definitely see that's still gonna happen. When I was painting and doing vinyl siding, we were always working on these new construction subdivisions and stuff, and they'd be bricklayers and stuff in the neighborhood. They would still do stuff wrong too, and you can tell these guys were like in their 50s and 60s. And been doing it their whole life, and they would still mess up too, man. Like, it ain't, you know. I've been in the sound business for well, since I took 2020 and 2021 off, basically started back last August picking up a couple shows. I'll say 15 years, but it really should be closer to 17 or 18 years, but I'll just say 15 years. And I went and did a show last week, and we were loading out, and I locked one of the motors up because I let the chain run too far in. So, you know what I mean? And I've been doing that for. I've been handling motors, chain motors, for, let's say, 16 of the 18 or 14 of the 15 years, whatever you want to call it. Like, there's no reason for me to do it. I just a slight slip and focus, and boom, there it is, you know, lock the motor up. So it's a thing, man. It happens. Of course, I'm a little rusty too, so if you take 2 years off of something and then come back to it, it's kind of, you kind of get to get back in your groove, you know. You hate vinyl siding? If I had to pick a construction job to do, I've done gutters too. I was doing gutters in like 2014, 2015 while I was doing other stuff. Gutters aren't bad either. It's about like vinyl, kind of monotonous, you know. But I actually, if I had to do construction and I got to pick which part of it I wanted to do, I would do vinyl siding. It's meticulous. It takes a little while, but you know, I always enjoyed it. The heaviest part's getting the equipment out, so. But yeah, I felt bad too, man. I called the guy on the way back. We were like 4 hours away from the shop, and I called him. I was like, man, I locked one of the motors up again. It wasn't the first time it's happened, so I was like, and he was like, did you try reverse and phase? He's like, those are different than the other motors. And I was like, no, because I thought I just locked it up. Because it's motors that I've only worked with once, I think. So I didn't know that. but apparently they have a lockout feature. Once the end of the chain gets so close to the motor, it won't let it go any further. So if I'd have reversed phase and just pushed it back out, I think it would have been fine, but I didn't know that. So hopefully it fixes itself, because I don't think you can get into those without having to get it recertified. And I don't want him to have to send it off and get it recertified. He's got to have every motor he's got in about 3 weeks, and he ain't got time to get it sent off and recertified. So. Have a gutter machine that's been on the trailer since before you started working here? Man, doing gutters was fun too. I hate heights though, so vinyl, painting, gutters, all that. I'm terrified of heights. And I was always up on the ladder doing something too, of course, but what was the motor? So you ever been to a concert or seen a concert or a festival or something? The motors that they hang the truss with, WWE, any of that, anything that's hanging overhead, those chain motors, it was a 1-ton chain motor. It's the same thing, the rigging motors. But the 1-ton versions. Yeah, we were doing Chris Jansen, Buy Me a Boat guy. He was the headliner. We hung some truss for his video wall, and then we hung our up and down stage truss and our and then our PA, and it was like 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It was like 11 points on a mobile stage. It wasn't too bad, but one of the audio motors, when we were when we were running the chains out, I had them both running and wasn't paying attention to one of them. It's just like I looked over at the other one and looked back, and when I did, it was too late. So again, just a slight slip in attention span, and that's what you end up with. Panda, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Man, I hate it when it does that. I thought it was all the way back up. It was not. Go. But yeah, just if you've ever seen a concert on TV or anything, festival, whatever, the chain motors is what they hang the finished work. You done already? That was quick. I need to get him cultivating this other field over here, I guess. Oh, we still got a little bit left. Hang on. Let me go finish this up here. I don't know why he's way over here. What you doing way over here? I'm gonna go finish this up real quick. So it looks like we've been moved in on the Farm Sim network. So tomorrow we may be jumping on there. I'm gonna have to see if I got money and stuff available, or if the move-in's official or whatever. But tomorrow afternoon we may be jumping on that and getting our Farm Sim network set up tomorrow.
A new follower.
I'm really bad with names, but I'm gonna say Leasing. I'm probably way off. Lassie. I don't know. I'm trying. Thank you for the follow. I'm just really bad with names. Do I play with enhanced animals or anything? I don't. Probably should. I haven't found all of like the enhanced realistic mods yet. Lassie? Okay. Yeah, I'm terrible with words in general, so my apologies. We'll just go with Lassie. Welcome back, Bob. I'm just terrible with names in general. Horrible, even. But I appreciate the follow, though. And remember, if you're new here and you want to find all of my other stuff, youtube.com/@FarmerDeuce is all of the other Farm Sim stuff, the past live streams, and then I have a main YouTube channel that I stream on earlier in the day than I am streaming right now. So, or yeah, earlier in the day, I guess. No matter which way, no matter what time zone you're in, it's gonna be earlier in the day for you. So. All right, there we go. Let's go put this up, and we'll grab the cultivator and get Jimmy started cultivating this field over here. We'll start on 10 and then go to 7, I think. Or we need to get 7 done, probably. We'll go ahead and get him started on 7. Probably give him a little course play route. We may wait till we skip a day here, though. Because it is getting late in the day, and I don't want to pay him overtime, and right now we'd be paying overtime, so. Yeah, I haven't played with any of the enhanced stuff. We probably should, though. I've never even thought about it, to be fair. Somebody's raiding the outhouse. Quick, get the TP. Mr. Maltese Panda coming in with the raid. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to the Raiders. Thank you, Mr. Panda, for the raid. Hope your stream went well. I saw you were playing some Raft. I was snooping around on my follows. Who I was following, and I saw you playing some Raft. Oh, look at this. I think this is going to work out perfect. Do we have 4 left on here? I think we do. Exactly the amount we need right here. This is great. This never works out. Normally I have like 1 or 2 bales left over that I just can't do anything with, so. Welcome, Raiders. Heck yeah. Get a shout out for Panda. Mr. Maltese Panda, I appreciate you, buddy. I hope your stream went well. Hope you got some rafting done. We are officially done with straw bales. Finally. It took me a long time, but we're done with them. Just gonna try to creep out right here. Not too bad. A little rougher than what I wanted, but that's okay. We made it out. Last load of straw bales. And we officially made, at 13, that's 116. With this load right here, we've officially made 100,000, I think. Yeah, we've made just over 100,000, about 102,000 in just straw bales off of our 2 big fields and our 2 small fields. So that's pretty good for just straw bales. Now when you throw in 200 and whatever thousand of soybeans we got, we're going to end up making somewhere around 350,000 total in just soybeans, because we got the soybean straw and the soybeans themselves. So cool. Raiders, thank you for coming over and helping support your favorite streamer, Mr. Maltese Panda, and following the raid. It's always nice to see when your community goes and shows love to somebody else, so I appreciate you. I'm doing well, Panda. I hope you are too. It was good. Cool, man. Good deal. Yeah, have you checked out, I know you like Raft. Have you checked out Life Not Supported? Have you looked at that one? It's like Raft, but in space. It's like Raft, but in space. We covered it yesterday on the Shooting the Deuce podcast. I say podcast, it's more just a, I mean, I guess it's kind of a podcast. If you want to call it a podcast, it is. We talk about upcoming games each month. The first Tuesday of every month, and we talk about games coming out that month. Or at least games that I've got on my wish list. I don't cover AAA games and stuff. But I try to shine a little more light on the more underappreciated indie games. So, have not checked it? Yeah, you need to, man. Check it out. It looks pretty good. It's coming out in early access, so it's going to require some work, of course. But it's supposed to be online co-op. So, yeah, it's called Life Not Supported. But if you want to find the podcast and me kind of talking about it, giving my opinion on it, youtube.com/DeuceMS. But yeah, I would have a look at it. If you get to a point where you've done all you want to do on Raft, Life Not Supported comes out at the end of the month, I think, like the 26th. So. And again, it's looking pretty good. It kind of plays the same way, it looks like you're just in space. So you start out on a little square and you build your spaceship back, basically. So. And it's probably got something where like the weight distribution per thruster, kind of like with raft. You know, the more the bottom of your ship gets bigger, the more motors you need or whatever. So it's probably got something similar to that too. Yeah, there we go. We had 103, so it's 100. It's about another 6,000. Not too bad. 5,900, somewhere around there. Pretty good. That was our last load. 109. We spent 13,000 on a bell shredder, so 10 of that would put us at 119. We started with 19, so that's our 100,000. We made about 103,000 just off of straw bales. I would say that's a success. It took us about 6 real life hours to get them all down here and sold, but I would say it's worth it. Yeah, I would say it's worth it. Yeah, we're done. We're done with them. Well, I say we're done. I need to go the other way, actually. Let me see if I can get turned around right here on this little narrow road. Maybe tough. I need to go the other way because we have. Oof. I don't want to do that in real life. We have silage bales we need to pick up over here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we got silage bales we need to pick up on the other end. And again, I'm not going to work Jimmy today because I don't want to pay him overtime, and right now he'd be making overtime, so. Perfectly legal U-turn. I mean, it's you know, county road, ain't nobody around, it's fine. Not a whole lot going on out here on these county roads, so. I think it's okay. Oh, God, why they run in front of you? Why don't they go the other way? I like this walking trail out here. I've never actually been down it, though. We should probably go check it out. It's always legal if you don't get caught. I mean, that's true. Yeah. I mean, dude, I see tractors around here all the time, you know, turning right on the road. They don't care. As long as ain't nothing coming. What is this map? This is Iowa Plainsview, and it is fantastic. This is the longest I've ever spent on one map, IRL or otherwise. I started playing this in August of 22, and I'm still playing it. And I'm nowhere close to my goal either. Like, we're nowhere close to the goal right now. My goal is 960 cows or more. So 3 full pins at 240. I mean, 4 full pins at 240, or whatever amount over that is fine too. So 960 total cows. Right now we got 240. Got almost 200 hours in No Man's Land. Yeah, No Man's Land was great. I think that was right about the time I was getting burnt out though, so I ended up doing something totally different. But yeah, I think the Farm Sim Network, once we get back on it, I think I may do some Saturday streams again when I'm home if I'm not doing a show somewhere. Because Billy and Indy and Schlafer are all back ready to play too, and I think getting back into some multiplayer stuff and just chilling and hanging out with the guys, doing some farm simming on the weekends, I think would be a lot of fun. You look at all these bells over here too, man. I got so many bells to pick up. This is crazy. So I need to do this. I need to roll this field. So that's the reason I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'll go ahead and pick these up so I can get this field rolled. And it might actually need. It could use some lime, but I think I'm gonna let it go one more cut before we put lime down. So many bales to pick up here. How many head are we running right now? We got 240, maybe a little more by now. I don't know. I haven't looked. So these are about to hit. They're at 77%. They're about to hit full grown. These 26 right here are about to pop out some more. So are these, but these are close though. Next month we're probably gonna have 26 more cattle in here. 3 months old. Wait, 3 months old. That means we just had some. Back during the summer. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, these 40% there, 30% there. So any other with 30%. 1 month old. We got so we got 15. We just had 15, and we just had 19 more. So 44 more, 34 more we just had. And that might be all. Oh no, we pulled 70, I think. 50, 10, and 10. Yeah, we pulled 70. And the bad thing is these guys right here are going to be up for having more cows. So we're going to need another cow barn soon. But yeah, when these right here, where are they at? Right here. Yeah, when these get full, we're definitely going to have the barn maxed out. But I'll have to go look and see exactly how many we got. We got over 240 now because we got 70 in one barn. What's 240 minus 70? Be 130 plus 40, 170. So yeah, we had 170 in that barn. We added 34 back. So that'd be 204. Means we can put 36 more in that barn. So yeah. Sounds more like you're raising rabbits than cows. Well, I mean, they're all at different stages. So, and about every 18 months, you get a new calf. So, you have 380 sheep right now. It's gotten a bit repetitive. Yeah, man, cows are interesting because there's several different ways you can mix their feed, clean their barn out, you muck out the manure, you know, that kind of stuff. There's a lot of different ways you can do that. So cows are interesting. I'd never done just a cow farm, and that's what this one is. It's literally just a cow farm. Again, I just planted soybeans so I could get some money coming in. I want to buy these fields right across here, 1, 2, and 3 right here, and just plant grass in them. But of course, at that point, I'll need like a big M. I'll need better ways to pick up bales, that kind of stuff. So, and at that point, honestly, it might be easier to have the square bale stuff. We're full. Use the square bale stuff and do the wrapping separately. And these should be fermented. These have been sitting there a while. Yeah, silage. These are fermented. I don't know if I want to sell these or not, though. I don't know how much. I think we just want to fill the silage up, honestly. That's probably the best way to do it. Oh, must be almost 1700. The lights are kicking on. Yeah, you can see all of our straw bales over here sitting and waiting to go in. We start unloading these, I'll look and see how many what we got for TMR in here, or for silage in here. There's 1.4 million. I think this thing only holds either 2 or 1.5. I don't know exactly what it is. Whatever we got left over, we'll go sell. Go back down to this row here and start picking it up again. Yeah, nothing like collecting a bunch of marshmallows. I don't know that we'll get done with this one today. We might, though. Again, we still got a lot to put in there. These bales are only 3,500 each, right? Yeah, 3,500 each, and I can hold... That's 1.5, 2 million maybe? 2 million liters of silage in there. I've also got about 900,000 liters of silage in the clamp on the other end. So, what's up, Voltage? How's it going? I'm off. Need to wake up early for work. Yep, no problem, buddy. I appreciate your raid. Appreciate you, Panda, as always. Oh, you said it seems a good game. Yeah, it is. It's going to be, I think. Well, I say it is. I haven't played it, but there's a demo. Always check out the demo. But thanks for the raid, Panda. I appreciate you. We'll see you next time, buddy. They look like cut up hot dogs. Oh yeah, yeah they do, don't they? If you imagine them orange, they would look like cut up hot dogs. Yeah, that's funny. From the fields to the barn. I mean, there are bale conveyor belts. So it wouldn't be totally unrealistic, but it'd be a lot of playing with the bell grab, you know. How many we got? 21. We need 3 more. 1, 2. 3. There we go.
That's a new follower.
And again, we'll fill this guy up. If it fills up, we'll take the rest of them and sell them. So, no problem. Big Smoke, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. Knew a guy named Big Country one time. Nobody named Big Smoke, though. Know who Big Smo is? Did 2 hours of cotton baling yesterday and didn't save. Oh, no good. Yeah, I hate that. I got autosave on this one because sometimes I forget to save, so. A Scottish dude. Cool, man. Somewhere I've always wanted to visit and never have. Of course, I've never really been outside the U.S., so, which is typical of us U.S. folk, right? Couldn't find Scotland on a map. I could, but most people could. Most people can't find Idaho on a map in the U.S., so, you know. Yeah, I try to make it a habit. Anytime I go to exit, you know, you scroll down, you do this. I try to hit that first, just to be sure that I've saved. U.S. is huge, though. I mean, it is. It is. Yeah. The northeast states is the ones I have problems with, the little ones. You know, that you got to have, like, the line from the name showing you where it's at. I have trouble figuring out which one's up there, but most of the Midwest and the Northwest I can figure out. The UK is pretty easy, too, though. What map is this? This is Iowa Plainsview. Iowa Plainsview. Exclamation point map if you want it. I know my enunciation's not great, so. Yeah, there you go. My enunciation's not great, so sometimes it being spelled out is a lot easier to understand. So, from Scotland, there's a boxing match this weekend I'm looking forward to. A guy named Josh Taylor, Scottish. And Teofimo Lopez. I'm really not rooting for either one of them. I'm happy they're matching up. It should be a great boxing match. And I mentioned that because Josh Taylor's from Scotland, so that's the reason I mentioned it. And apparently his ring walk is going to be done by a band called the Red Hot Chili Pipers. I looked them up on YouTube, and it looks fantastic, actually. And it's 3 front guys that play bagpipes. Pretty freaking awesome, if you ask me. All right, let's see how much more this thing's going to hold. .5. They're a great band. They really are, man. Yeah, when I saw ESPN or Top Rank, I think it was Top Rank, put out the tweet that his ring walk was going to be the Red Hot Chili Pipers, I was like, wait a minute. I've never heard of them. Let me go look this up. And they're quite good, man. The Red Hot Chili Peppers? No, Pipers. P-I-P-E-R-S. They play bagpipes. The front 3 guys play bagpipes. But it's a full band, though. Is it 2 guitars or 1 guitar, bass player, and then 3 bagpipes and a drummer? Like, pretty incredible, man. Like, they're really fantastic. They really are. As far as talented-wise, very talented. Very much so. Probably need to bring that back, I guess. Yeah, the Red Hot Chili Pipers. I think you're like, it was a bad joke. Well, I mean, again, I didn't know if I enunciated it well enough for it to be for it to be noticed. There we go. This might hold 2 million because we're at 1.6 now. How did we miss this many right here? What is... Like the Baylor just did something funny here or something? I don't know. Bad jokes and all. I'll take it, Bob. I appreciate the 500 in-game cash. Heck yeah. 500 in-game dollars. And it might actually hold the rest of this. I'd be okay if it did. I mean, I'd like to sell some and make a little extra money, but if I can get these full, what do I need? The hay is almost full. If I can get this full, this will be the first time the silage has been full. And actually, I probably could take these and sell them because I've got enough silage over there to fill this thing on up, and we don't need any more TMR right now. We still got 1.7 in there, and we just filled the cows up, I think, yesterday. Or today. No, today in game, yeah. Yesterday on the stream. Or Monday on the stream, but yesterday in game, today we just filled them up in game. So, yeah. We might take a trailer load of these and just sell them. It'd be some decent money, probably. What's silage going for right now? $187 per thousand. Yeah, December's 189 is where it tapped out, and this 187 right now per thousand. Yeah, we might take this load and sell them. Try to make a little extra cash. We don't need the silage, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I've got silage on the other end, like at least 600,000 liters. Probably more. I don't know. I haven't looked. But it would be nice to have some extra cash here. Let's take them and sell them. We might as well. We'll need to buy some mineral feed with some of this money. But what we'll probably do is whatever this fetches, we'll buy mineral feed with it, even if it's only like 10 pallets or something. But it's 1,050 mineral feed per $1,000. So if we can make 7-8 grand, we'll buy 7 or 8 pallets of mineral feed. I don't see an issue with that. Oh, the red knot chili peppers. Oh my God, I just now saw that. I was trying to figure out what you were talking about. I said knot. Yeah, I was like, what? And I just now looked back up to read your first one. The red knot chili peppers. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, that makes it better. That makes it way better. The red knot chili peppers. We'll get one. Man, the lighting looks so good on this map, man. Whoever the mod is and whoever helped. So as far as I know, somebody helped the modder with the lighting on this, and it looks so stinking good, man. It does get really dark at night, but the lighting right now looks so good, coming off those autumn trees. Like the shading and stuff looks phenomenal. Yeah, it looks so good. So this map in particular, people ask me all the time, man, what kind of graphics are you using? Everything's just turned up. You know, everything's on like high or ultra, but this map specifically, they did a bunch of work on the lighting and the shaders and stuff for this map. So you're getting a very unique lighting perspective on this map. It's not like the other maps or whatever. Now, other maps may have the same. They may have, you know, more shading, more lighting features, stuff like that put in, but I don't know. I know this one specifically had a lighting update at some point. It looks fantastic. Like, it looks real. Like, looking out across there. There goes True. Trying to run me over. I saw you. 11,000. Let's see. 2,000. 2,000. 11,000. So 15,000 roughly. Maybe a little bit more. So we can get 15 pallets. That's not too bad. We'll just call it 15,000. That's probably about what it was. It may have been a little bit more than that. It's okay though. So we can get 15 pallets of silage. I mean of mineral feed to make some more TMR. Very excited to play with better graphics. Yeah, it's. I mean, the stream doesn't do it justice either because it probably pixelates, especially as it gets darker. It probably pixelates a lot when I'm moving the camera around. It doesn't do it justice. On my screen, it looks wonderful. Like, this looks fantastic, man. Not that other maps don't look good, but just this map, the difference before they did the shaders update and after in this mod, yeah, I mean, it's so noticeable. And if you're going to play it, why not have something aesthetically pleasing, right? I mean, it just makes sense. It's crispy? That's good. I know on YouTube doesn't have the... I stream on YouTube as well, so not Farm Sim. I stream other games on there on my main channel, but it doesn't have the same encoding as Twitch does. So for a 5500 bitrate stream on Twitch, I stream at 10,000 bitrate on YouTube, and it does not look this good. So, like, it's a huge difference of encoding. I stream at nearly double on YouTube, and I can't get it to look this crisp, this clean. What's up, GG? How'd your stream go, buddy? Pizza Hut, you made it back. Get done with your work, I take it. It's important, man. May not seem like it right now, but at some point in life, you'll never use any of the algebra to the extent that you learned it in school. I don't know if I want to go ahead and do this tonight or not, but they're just going right here. We're not selling another load, I don't think. And I should have enough room to get basically all of these, I think. I might go ahead and just pay. Let's go ahead and just grab them, I think. I'll wait tomorrow to free up this tractor. We've only got about 15, 20 minutes left anyway, so. Because there's so many people, and the servers are expensive to run too. So I'm actually looking into, well, I'm about to start looking into getting my own site up and running, my own website up and running, and not just my own website, but where I can either store videos or live stream directly to it. And I know it's gonna be expensive. I just got to find a server, which. If you notice, there's probably something somewhere on the screen that says this stream contains paid promotions, because I'm a partner of Nitrado, and I get one server for free to run our community server on, whatever it may be, and we run Farm Sim on it, of course. But I'm looking at trying to get basically a website on a server where I can handle upload stuff for, like, I can make posts for members on YouTube and subscribers on Twitch and my Patreon members and give them a code to go unlock a video on the webpage or whatever. So if I want to do members, Patreon, and subscribers content, I only got to do it once instead of uploading it to 3 different places. It would make life easy for me. But also, if I wanted to stream there, if I wanted to do like bonus paid content or something there, I could. Which I don't have a big enough community for that. But again, you got to plan for the future, right? Got to plan for the future. Truce at school is designed to teach kids one thing, and it's to wake up early. Go to the same place every day for 8 hours before you can go home. What's it sound like to you? I mean, I'm on board with you, man. School's awful. They don't teach you anything you're going to actually need to know. Do they teach you how to do taxes? No, they do not. Do they teach you about handling money? No, they don't. Do they teach you not to spend more than you make? They don't. Do they teach you don't need a credit card and a credit score doesn't mean anything? They don't. They don't teach you any of that. And again, none of this is financial advice. It's just opinion. But, man, I wish my school would have taught me something about life. They did not. I didn't learn anything. I learned nothing about life. It was awful. The only thing I've learned that helps is my accounting class. Yeah, see, there you go. That's what you need. Accounting classes, stuff like that. The tax code, the federal tax code, is so big that you'll never be able to understand it all. Which is the reason there are tax loggers that are specifically in different types of tax, right? Not just one, not general tax code. Different specific types of tax code. It's pretty brutal, honestly. It's pretty brutal. Let's go ahead and hook up to this roller. But I wish I would have been taught more about it. But, like, I had home ec. I still had home ec when I was in high school. A long time ago. And even then, we didn't learn that much about taxes. We learned about balancing checkbooks and that kind of stuff. So. They use a library to hold it. Yes, indeed, yeah. And everybody's like, oh, pay their fair share. Whatever. Simplify the tax code, man. If you want everybody to pay their fair share, simple. Simplify the tax code. That's how you get it done. But people are more worried about votes than they are actually accomplishing anything. And I say that for any party. I don't care which party it is. I don't like any of them. All right. We need to check our cows first. They could use some more feed here. Not so much there, though. Let's go grab... Chickens are still good. Let's go grab a little bit more feed. Let's check the sell page, though. First and foremost. Oh, there's a bell trailer right there. That's round bells, though. I don't want it. We don't need that either. This Fent would be great to have, but I don't need it either. How much is this guy? 380,000. Oh, my God. I got 2 of these right now. I want one of these, though. Those big crones. All right, what are balers looking like for square balers here? Let's see. I could get one of these little guys. I don't think we could do any, we couldn't do the square bale pickup, probably. Basically, no matter which one we get, we're looking at 150 grand or more. Oh, we do have the Vicon fast baler on here. How much does this one cost? 96. This one's 110. The Vicon fast bale is the one that has the compartment, right? Where it keeps baling. That's the one we need. Oh, and it'll do... Hang on. It does soybean straw as well. Oh, see, yeah, we really need that one. Yeah, see, these won't do soybean straw, so I can't use those. This one will do soybean straw, though. I'm starting to think it might be a good idea to sell that Go Vial and go get us some Vicon. Well, I haven't checked my greenhouse in a while. We should probably check that thing. Oh, we need water. We're out of water. All right, well, the trailer's down on the other end. The tractor's down on the other end, so we can't do anything with that right now. We'll get these guys a straw bale. And then go get them some feed. Probably just need one. We'll do this and go get them some feed. And by then, we'll probably be ending the stream off because I'm just about out of time. Yeah, see, a lot of these hay barns you find in Farm Sim, they'll take bales. This one's kind of realistic. It won't take bales. It only takes loose material. And you can see our we're 94% fermented. And I don't know how much is in there. We'll have to wait till we unwrap it to see. But all that's going to be silage here soon. Here soon. It's not... Oh, it took it all. Okay. It says it's not going to take it all. It did, though. Go grab our... I don't know. We probably need to stack some lettuce, but I need to get some... when does lettuce sell? I should have looked at that yesterday. Does it sell in November? I think it sells in November. Eggs do, too. No, January for that. Eggs, though. We got to sell eggs. That's right. We got to sell eggs. I forgot about that. Let's go get our eggs stacked up. Easy. Go. My wife's a teacher. I'm gonna tell her to teach her kids that stuff. She teaches kindergarten, so I don't know how I don't know how well it'll land. Teach them early, man. Yeah. The way to do it, teaching kids early about the way taxes work, is whatever their favorite snack or whatever is, give it to them and then take 30% of it back, and then explain to them why you did that. That's the honestly like. Like, that's the best way to do it. I've seen people use that technique to teach their kids about taxes. And real quick, they realize that it's, you know, it's unfair. Oh, wrong way. I hit the wrong pedal. Hit the wrong dang one. Or sorry, don't take 30%. Tell them they owe you 30%, and they have to figure out how much that is. And if they get it wrong, they get put in timeout. That's basically the U.S. tax code. That's basically how that works. Okay, let's jump over here. Looks like those are shifting around a bit, but let's jump over here and grab the flatbed. We'll do what we normally do.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the outhouse.
Hey, Levi, coming in with that tier 1 sub. Thank you so very much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate you keeping me doing what I'm doing. I appreciate that. Yes. What's up? Dinner discussion. Usually happens about this time of day. Normally we have our dinner plans already planned out, but we just haven't gotten to it this week yet. All right, we're gonna leave the lettuce. It doesn't sell till January anyway, so if I don't end up doing the FSN stuff set up tomorrow, because I think we got moved in, but I'm not sure. So if I don't end up doing that tomorrow, we'll be on here working through winter time, getting all our milk sold. We got a bunch of milk to sell. Getting all of our milk sold, all that kind of stuff. These are trying to move, aren't they? It does not like more than 2 on here, I don't think. I'm gonna try to get them on there though. I see them shifting. Oh, I see you moving. Sit down and get off. Gonna let that ride. I'm afraid to pick those up again. I think I'm just gonna grab 2 and 2 here. Happy to be one of the farm hands. Heck yeah, I appreciate you, man. We call them turds around here. This is the outhouse after all. But I guess it is just this. Twitch is basically just farm sim for me at this point. So yeah, farm hands works. Works for me. Can I go one more higher here? I might be able to. That'll help hold these on, I think. I don't do anything weird with it. I think that'll work. Yeah, there we go. Get some strappage put over them there. We'll leave that. Actually, you know what? We'll grab that other full one. It's right there at the back. So go ahead and grab it. Yeah. What we'll do is we'll do what we always do. We'll back in to sell these so we don't accidentally sell the lettuce too. Go. We're squeezing this end right here maybe and snag that last one. Or you know what? We can go ahead and take both of those. I think that's fine. We'll go ahead and take them both. I think that'll be all right. If this is the best time to sell, then we might as well take them both. A lot of eggs. The chickens are just a kind of an added bonus. I wanted some eggs. I didn't want to buy them, and we already got a farm. We got enough feed and all that kind of stuff, so we're selling the extra eggs, basically. I think it works out pretty well. Close enough. Maybe they'll stay. The strap's almost holding those on there. Almost. Around that guy. If you don't believe me, just ask, yeah? Yeah. Well, most of us here are. Fine motor skills is the most important thing. Yes, definitely. And I think most schools do a good job. I just think the overall curriculum needs to be tweaked to prepare you for actual life, you know. Forgot to slap it and say, that ain't going nowhere. Yeah, you got to do that, I think, or it goes somewhere if you don't. That's when stuff starts falling off. The snack tax, yes. Yeah. I've seen lots of videos of people doing that. They're teaching the kids about stuff, and they're like, yeah. You got to figure out what 30% it is and give it to me. If you don't, you get put in timeout, you know. If you're wrong, put you in timeout. And that's basically taxes. We've made this trip a few times selling eggs without selling our lettuce. And again, we try to maximize, so we wait till the best time to sell. I don't really like holding eggs that long, but they're okay. It was a cool summer. They're fine. Oh, that's a light pole. Hadn't done that in a while. I've actually been doing pretty good about not running over light poles, but, well, there you go. That's the wrong way. There's your obligatory light pole that I haven't hit in quite some time. For a while, it felt like I was obligated to run over a light pole. $29,800, $3,700 for an environmental bonus. Yes, sir. So what is that? 33,600 for eggs. That's not bad. 33,600 for eggs. Yeah, we were broke last week, and now we've got some operating cash again. This is pretty good. That was a pole, sir. Yes, it was. I haven't done that in a while now. I've been dodging trees and poles for a long time now, so I've done really well not to hit anything. Yeah, I've done really well not to run stuff over. Until now. So it begins. I'll tell you what, man, earlier on YouTube, I streamed some Beam MG Drive, and I've never played that game. It's been out for 10 years. I've never played it, and Gabriel gifted it to me yesterday, and I told him we'd play it today on YouTube. I've never played the game. I think it's amazing. I think it's a brilliant game. I've never played it, but I had a lot of fun. I'm probably going to be playing it again next week. I need to get back on some SnowRunner, too, man. I got to get to some of the farming stuff on SnowRunner and try to get through some of those missions. We may take like a week or two on YouTube and just stream it every day and a couple hours a day and just get through it because I need to. All right, I think probably going ahead and loading up, which I said we'd do this tomorrow if I don't get to my if I don't get to the FSN stuff. So we might just wait. I'm gonna grab the tractor and we're gonna take this Govile back and sell it, and then probably pick up that Vicon fast bale. Actually, you know what? We can wait. We don't need it right now. We don't need it right now. We're good, actually. Yeah, we don't need it right this second. Yeah, we don't need it right this second. I think we're good. I still got to get some gravel brought in to get this filled in over here. We had a pit with a belt that was one of the root crop storage. You just dump it and it belted everything into the building. We sold the building and everything to the FarmFlex Building Co. And I forgot it was going to leave this pit, so I got to get some gravel brought in at some point. Something I've been saying we'd do for a while. We'll finish off like this. We'll go clean this guy up. This and the baler probably. We'll get them both. And get right here between this. Boom. Perfect. Get both these guys sprayed off, cleaned up, put away. We won't need them again for a year. I've been talking about doing this for like 2 weeks IRL now. So go ahead and do this and get them put away. We're done with them for a while. Clean it up and putting stuff away seems like a good way to end the stream anyway. Get up inside there. Make sure we get the windows. Spray that header out. Go ahead and get the baler while we're here. Get under the fenders. Oh, they probably should have taken the wrap off of it first. It's okay though. All right, sweet. There was nothing in the sell page, right? Yeah, we'll wait on the Vicon. We don't need it right this second. I don't know how much ours would sell for though. 49,000. So we probably get about 60,000 out of it, taking it back over there. So that means we're still going to spend about 50,000 of the money we got. So yeah, we'll just wait. We'll just wait. I do want one. That Vicon fast baler may be the option for us. Something a little bit quicker. So we don't have to take so long on those bales. The bales is what's taking me forever. So. Ignore that top piece. It's invisible. There we go. Done deal there. Do I have any lime left over here? I need to see how much lime I have left. That has nothing in it. I don't have any lime. Yeah, we have to buy lime. Oh man, I used everything, didn't I? Holy crap. All right. Cool. How much is left in this one? 82 herbicide left. All right, so we're doing okay. What's in here? Herbicide. Okay. Cool. There's our tester. We're going to have to test the... I think we've only done one harvest for testing, so we'll have to we got 2 more years before we got to test again, so that's good. All right, let's go get this guy put over here ready to stack some lettuce tomorrow if we don't jump on the FSN. Off we go. I do want another telehandler. I want a bigger one. Maybe one of these days. The quick bale? The cheaty one? No, the Vicon fast bale? That thing exists in real life. There are definitely balers with the forward compartment that stores while it's wrapping, while it's putting the string around the next bale. That's definitely a real thing. It may not be common, but it's definitely a real piece of equipment. It definitely is. All right, we'll just leave that right there. We'll get some water put over here at some point too. Let's see. Down on this end, we need to get this field rolled. Over winter time, we're not going to cut it again right now anyway. So over winter, we need to get it rolled. We need to buy. What did I say? 17,000. 17. We can just buy 20 pallets. Probably be fine. We got milk sitting here too. When's the best time to sell milk? Oh man, September's the best time. I missed my best sell time, and now we're waiting on December. January. We're not going to get as much for it in January, but we need to sell it though, because I'm getting maxed out here on milk. 128. This one's got 23, and I got 100. I got 50,000 already sitting there. Yeah, so yeah, we got to do that. I am going to go ahead and buy these. We'll go pick them up tomorrow afternoon. This mineral feed. Shows a bigger pallet. It just takes so many of these to get going. Takes so many. Seed treating liquid? What is that? To produce seeds. Oh, cool. Okay. All right. So, yeah, 1,000 for 1,000. We need to buy 20 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go down to 139,000, I think. There we go. All right, cool. And then, like I said, next time we'll pick these up, get these on the trailer. We'll get all of our lettuce stacked. I'll go ahead and put this on the trailer too, though. We can take it back over to the house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, we bought one too many. That's fine, though. Yeah. Well, certain items. Yeah, you really should be. I really should just be able to put in an order of 20 of those. You know what I mean? Like, got to have a lot of those, but... all right, Celtic Moon, have a good one. See ya. Probably already gone. I think it was a few minutes ago, but... either way, yeah, tomorrow we got some stuff to wrap up, so no pun intended. We're not wrapping bales tomorrow. We have other stuff to wrap up before the end of the year. December, January is our sell times for some of this stuff. I think the only other thing we have is soybeans, other than wheat, and that's our chicken feed. So soybeans don't sell till June, though, so we'll be selling 268,000 liters of that at about 1,200 roughly per thousand. So again, we should end up with somewhere in the neighborhood between the soybean straw and the soybeans itself of around 375,000 total, so that'll be pretty good. The extra mineral feed is not going to be that big a deal. We got to get that done. We got to get this field rolled over here, and we got to get these fields cultivated so that we can get ready to plant. I'll probably put lime down on them again. I don't know what they need. The pH level is good on these because we had soybeans, so we won't have to plant anything. We don't have to do anything else there. The nitrogen level, though, is the lime, I think. And they definitely need that. They definitely need lime. Or maybe that's... No, sorry. That's the fertilizer. Hang on a second. Probably the wrong thing to jump into. Yeah. Nitrogen's the fertilizer. pH is the lime. That's right. Yeah. So the pH balance is actually okay. It's probably slightly low. Yeah, 6.5 out of 6.75. But the nitrogen is perfect. It's actually got too much on it for soybeans. And we're putting soybeans back on this field and this field, the two big fields. And on these three small ones, we're going to do oats. Or, you know what? We may do barley or wheat. That way we can have chicken feed. Yeah, we'll do barley and wheat on these three. Or wheat. Either one. Don't have to do both. Probably barley. Probably do barley on these three and then soybeans on these two just for more money. And then the straw bales off of these two, which I'm not looking forward to again, but hopefully the Vicon fast baler will make up the difference, or a square baler or something at some point. And then we'll keep these straw bales here too. So that's going to do it for today. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you want to, go to Linktree and find all of my links in one place. It's the only place that stuff is constantly updated. You may not, if you find another link somewhere else, it may be out of date, maybe an old link. So make sure you head over to Linktree and find them all. I have 3 YouTube channels. One of them's a VODs channel just for this. So if you want to go catch up on all the farm sim stuff, it's the Farmer Deuce channel, youtube.com/@FarmerDeuce. If you want to check out my Pixel Deuce Plays channel, where I'm currently playing Dinkum and Dredge, I upload on Thursdays, Saturdays, and sometimes Sundays for Dinkum. Dredge is uploaded on Saturday, though. It's youtube.com/PixelDeucePlays. My main YouTube channel that I stream on Monday through Thursday, and then Friday night is youtube.com/DeuceMS. So you can find all my links in one place on Linktree. I appreciate y'all. Levi, thank you for following and subscribing. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys tomorrow on YouTube for probably some construction sim on youtube.com/DeuceMS. And then tomorrow afternoon back here on Twitch for either this or the Farm Sim Network setup, one of the two. We'll see. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Later, folks.